We randomized Pokemon Emerald and we are racing to see who will become champion first. The rules are in the description below. What is up, guys? Tony Torkel back at it again with our final episode of the Emerald version randomizer Nuzlocke with my boy Emerald. Are you excited for this?
I am excited. It seems like we just started this. I know for you viewers, it's probably been, I don't know, at least 2 months or something, but I'm hyped. You know, be able to finish, I'll be able to say that I finished Emerald today, or at least a randomizer of it.
True. I have a lot of grinding to do.
Yeah, same. I don't know. I did some foreshadowing in the last episode. If you guys were watching, I don't think I said it, but I went to go see what TM number 3 was that we got from the gym, and it was Tail Glow, and I went to go see who learned it, and the only one that learns it is Starmie. So I think that's gonna be pretty hard. I'm gonna be very careful with which moves forgotten. Okay, so we're gonna go and we're gonna replace Meteor Mash because I don't think that I really should have saved my ethers, rather than just using it to save time to not have to go back to the Pokemon Center whenever I was doing everything with the routes, and going to face Archie, because now I don't think I have anything to increase the move energy. So, now that I have this, I can set up, and my Surfs at +3 will pretty much stronger than my Water Spouts at normal.
That's crazy.
So that's the plan. Who knows? Maybe we'll get an ether or something along the way, but I'm pretty doubtful of that. So
I think I have a couple in my bag actually.
you should. I mean, if you've never used them, I've used them kind of liberally. So let me see. Where's my frickin' TMs? Okay. I don't think I've waterfalled anyone yet. Which, I mean, solid water type move. Honestly, oh well, it's special though, so that's the thing. Teach to this, that way it has both fire and water type moves. Blast Burn probably isn't the best to have in a Nuzlocke, so we'll just get rid of that real quick on you. And you'd evolve in what, like 2 levels, I think? Let me see. Okay, 3 levels, okay. Yeah, honestly, I think maybe I just have those guys in the back. The best strat might honestly be to, well, I'm trying to think. Because I feel like Victory Road, the only one that's going to be able to do anything is probably Starmie. So I'm thinking maybe I take the EXP share off Lugia and I give it to Gardevoir just to give it that extra oomph. I think my strat is going to be the only 3 that I really am going to use is what's it called? Gardevoir, Dodrio, and Starmie. And the others are just fodder.
Oh damn, really?
Yeah, it's unfortunate to say, but I think sometimes you just gotta speak the truth, you know?
Yeah.
You need to get some repels. Actually,
if you guys are new here, comment down below who you think's gonna win too.
For real. Stop by Lvl Cap.
We both lost once, which is kind of wild.
Yeah, you lost very early on, and I lost, which quite honestly was a preventable loss on my part. I realized that I made some key misplays that were easily avoidable, but you know, it's whatever. Helped me gain deeper insight into my team.
My poor Gyarados, dude. Those Rayquazas.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about it for a while.
Yours was brutal. Like, mine was avoidable. I'm not sure what you could have done to prevent yours, honestly.
If I would have taught Outrage, I think I would have one-shot that Gyarados. All 3 of them.
Oh, I just realized I already had frickin' max repels. Crap. Okay. Can I sell these super repels back to you? I'm so sorry. I realized I didn't need them. I already have a bunch of max. Alright, so I'll get slightly... You know, obviously I'm not going to get as much back. Honestly, can I sell these repels too? Just these regular ones? They're not going to really do much for me. Get a little bit of energy back, or a little bit of money back. Alright, so that was a bit of a waste of time, whatever.
Hey, you got time. I'm literally just grinding at this point.
Cool.
My team's, we're almost at the same levels right now.
My Starmie's
Did you go to
level 45. Go to where?
Did you already go to the Sky Tower and all that stuff?
Yeah, all that's done. I beat the gym. I'm on my way to Evergrande City, and I kind of know where it's at because I went there by accident before.
Yeah.
So I might have.
Honestly, with Flash, it's super easy.
Yeah, and I have that. So I don't know if I haven't taught to anyone on my team at the moment, but I can easily just teach it to somebody. All right, just gonna go down here all the way to like 129, 130ish. Oops. All right, let's get out of here.
What was our level cap?
Didn't we say like 54 or something like that?
54?
Didn't you say that was the highest one on the Elite Four? Like the champion is 58.
Yeah, the champion's 58.
Yeah, so I don't know what we want to do about that. If we can go into the Elite Four, having one mon around like 50 something. Well, because that's the thing is that they're gonna learn a bunch, or they're gonna gain experience. So if you go on at 58, then you're gonna go over. But I mean, just like do whatever you can to not hit that, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think I'm waiting that long to go before.
Yeah, that's gonna take too long.
But they should all be fully evolved.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, I would want to give the viewers. I mean, I've got the XP share on my Combuskin. I would want to give the viewers the final evolution. I mean, who knows? It could be another chain evolution, though. We don't even know what it's gonna evolve into. Which would kind of suck, because then, you know, I would want to see the eventual progression of that. Alright. Victory Road. I guess I get my this is my final encounter, right? Oh, it's a Doug Trio. Level 40, that's a solid ground type. I could just put this on my team.
That is kind of cracked. This Blaziken is kind of a problem. I wish this was my encounter. That would have been sick.
I'll check out its moves and abilities, and if it's good, I'll put it on the team. Bone Meringue. Okay, please don't do too much to me. Okay. I'm thinking maybe I go Lugia here. I don't want to get hit by all these ground type attacks. Could have a rock type too, but. Yeah. Alright, so we know it has Bone Meringue and Sand Team so far. You should be able to live a Bone Meringue at least, right, dude? Hang on, that's doing a lot. I'm only level 34. Okay, thank goodness only. Oh yeah, Bone Meringue only hits twice. I'm thinking of there's another like Bone Club is the one. Yeah. I don't know why in Generation 6, whenever you got the Mega Lucario, okay, we got the Duck Trail. When you get the Mega Lucario, one of the moves it has is Bone Club. I think it was Power Up Punch Bone Club, so I was just Power Up Punch and Bone Club your opponent.
Who's your favorite Mega?
I really like Mega Alakazam, just because super fast, super strong. But then there's also like Mega Mawile, like the fact that it's like it's so trash, but then it gets so good. But then Mega Gardevoir and Mega Gallade, I love those guys. And Mega Mewtwo Y. I just love Mega. Bring back Megas, please. Can we talk about that? Why haven't they done that?
They really should, honestly. I'm sad I didn't get to use this Heracross. It's pretty cool looking.
Did I lose to a Heracross, or did you lose to it? Did we both lose to a Heracross?
You lost a bunch of mons to a Heracross.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if you had to.
I almost lost.
Right. Yeah. Because I remember I was like, I warned you about that Heracross.
I don't know if it's a Crobat. I just gotta keep leveling up.
Torrents.
I feel like as soon as you get to this building, I'm gonna go in.
Hey, it knows Earthquake. I mean, I feel like I run with this.
God.
I mean, Torrent's not really gonna do much for. I could put a water type move. I could put Waterfall on it. To help with I don't know what ground it needs to hit. What can we put on it over the team? I mean, I want to know what Combuskin evolves into, but I mean, I'm thinking like it can't be put to sleep, but Lugia is kind of like it switches in and has a bunch of HP. I'm sorry. You know, I was just talking about how I wanted to get the but I've been saying that I need a ground type, and when one of the best offensive ground types presents itself to you, I think you need to take
Why
that as a
Mewtwo
sign
in
that
your
you need it.
box?
Because it doesn't know any moves. Like, look at this thing. It's
But it learns any move.
I don't have any good TMs. I don't have any you know, if I had like Psychic as I mean,
Does
what
the
am I?
department store have good TMs though?
Not that I. What am I gonna teach it? Bullet Seed, Dragon Dance, Hyper Fang? I mean,
You got Fake Out.
yeah, but it's not like it's a pure power Machamp. You know what I mean? I like Doug Trio. I'm kind of running a Gen 1 team here. I mean, we got Starmie, Lapras, Doug Trio, and we got 2 Mons with 3 hits.
Dude, I think my strat with Snorlax needs to be to let go of the choice band and to just yawn, put him to sleep, and then belly drum, and then sweep.
I think what I might do is I might make I think I might give the Dodrio Dragon Dance. Sure, I like it having Rock Blast.
I mean, once you get through it,
but it's only 80% accurate. I can't risk that. I need to have 100% accurate moves.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that Dragon Dance, and I'm gonna put the Choice Band on you know, because the Choice Band was originally on Whiscash, so I need to the Doug Trio is essentially the spiritual successor of Whiscash, so I'm gonna put the Choice Band on the Doug Trio so it can just spam EQ. And then, who am I giving? Give the XP share to, I guess, Lugia. And then, do I have, let me see if I have any other good items. Oh, wait. Move items. Do we have any good competitive items? Scope Lens. Deep Sea Tooth, Sunstone, Soothe Bell, Black Glasses. Nothing that can increase the power of flying type moves, it would seem. Soft Sand, Yellow Shard. I think maybe I give Doug Trio the Scope Lens. That's about the best competitive item I can give it. Let me see. Control Pet crit.
Choice Band though.
Yeah, but I'm gonna Dragon Dance with it.
Oh, it's got Marvel Scale. Oh, that's sick nasty.
Yeah. So the idea is I DD up and then I'm +1. Like I've got 3 months that can my best 3 Pokemon can all set up, and then I've got a Lapras and Lugia for bulk, and then I've got Doug Trio that's just level 40 that can just start spamming EQ if I need to. Oh, I guess I can see if I can teach it. That's right. I was gonna teach it Waterfalls and coverage.
That is crazy, Kevin.
You don't need Sand Tomb. Let me see. Maybe it can learn like Bullet Seed or something. Although that's these are special type moves, so maybe it's not as good. Scratch.
that I just got done making hot chocolate, and it was delicious. I
Solid.
love hot chocolate.
It's
I
good.
know it's the middle of summer, but it's still hot chocolate season.
It's always hot chocolate season. Not exactly sure where I'm supposed to be going here, but you know. Got an item. Peat Ball. Insane. What I could really use is a TM for Psychic, if anyone has that. I didn't come all this way to lose now. That a possibility doesn't exist.
I'm feeling confident in my team.
Same.
I wish the Sudowoodo wouldn't pop up though, because I'm terrified of my Snorlax chilling in here with him. But,
yeah, I guess I haven't heard like what is your like full team at this point? You got Snorlax and who else? Snorlax and Machamp.
Machamp, Lapras, Crobat, who else? And Typhlosion and Blissey.
That's right, you have Typhlosion.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I have 2 normal types, but that's why I have Crobat. And Machamp kind of beats any other fighting type.
Yeah. Yeah, Water Spout could kill pretty much all these Pokemon, but want to save it for when I really need it.
I need to teach Crobat some different moves, hopefully soon. But I wish U-turn was in this game. I don't think it is. That would be sick.
U-turn, yeah, that's for sure. I go this way.
Oh, there is a Wally battle in there somewhere.
Yep, I remember that. Okay, I guess I'll go up here. Alright, here's the Wally battle right now. Hi, everyone. I'm actually surprised to see me here. No, I'm not actually. That's cool though, because it's like Gallade didn't exist. Like all they had was Gardevoir. And I'm telling you, they just love having us face Groudon. So this is a time where I will, in fact, use Water Spout. But yeah, they only had Gardevoir as the option. So then in Oras, when they decided, you know what? Let's give Wally a Mega Gallade because we just had Iantha, the champion of the previous game, use Mega Gardevoir. So we'll make him a little bit different. And you know what? We'll give him a Gallade. Alright, this is risky only. I feel like, I mean, come on, Pikachu, you don't have the best defenses. You're going up against a Starmie. You're not going to live this turf, buddy.
This Crobat's ability, like, he's bored now.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put the item on him that gives him more of a critical hit thing, so then be getting crits for days.
Oh, the scope lens? Yeah, I've got that too.
Yeah. There's that.
Yeah, this is nice not being locked into a move at least.
Yeah, that's true. Choice Band is kind of, I don't know.
It's good if you're only going to
Nice.
use one move like on Dugtrio.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
perfect.
like my Snorlax, kinda, but it's nice to be able to
Yeah.
put things to sleep.
That's true. Primeape, you're not ready for this. Get wrecked, buddy. This guy has 2 Primapes. What did he have 2 of in the actual game? Like, would he have 2 of the same thing?
Maybe...
Unless the
I-
randomizer, like, they overlapped? Because that seemed like the Primeape was his ace, so that should have been a Gardevoir. Wouldn't have 2 Gardevoirs.
Maybe he'd have a Curly and a Gardevoir.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, maybe. Alright, looks like we're gonna flash here in a sec. Delcatty. If it's not gonna turn level 45. You know what? I will use water spout on you.
Is it the wild Pokemon in there?
No, that's one of the trainers right before the right before you go into the underground.
Gotcha. I wish I had Protect. I honestly really need Protect on one of my mons.
Hmm. Who has a free slot? You know what, Trio, one of your moves is like Leer, so we're just gonna forget that.
Snorlax is it takes forever to level up.
Mm. Yeah, same with Latios. But I did eventually, I actually got that because I wanted to see what move it would get at level 30. And it did actually end up getting Dragon Claw, which is like the best oh god, I might have messed up this puzzle. Which is like the best dragon type move in this game apart from Outrage. Because you well with Outrage you're locked into it. So how do I get past this puzzle? So I just have to move it to the side, okay. Yeah, so it would have had Dragon Claw Psychic, which both are special moves and obviously has a huge special attack stat, so it would have been great, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Having that
I missed my Deoxys.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That Illuminate ability just really kind of made it suck. It was a big time waster. I couldn't have it at the front. Unless I knew it was an area where I wouldn't have encounters. I thought I'm getting close to the league. I'm starting to get stage fright.
Getting stage fright, eh?
Yeah, well the Charmander he should be. Come on, buddy. You're level 42. Why do you keep pressing... He's like, bro, I'm trying to get it to learn frickin' Flamethrower early. I guess I can respect it. I guess for some reason today the audio hasn't cut out once.
That's awesome.
Great. No complaints.
Alright, choke either.
Should be a good amount of experience, right? 756, let's go. Alright, Serenity at level 36, solid. Couldn't do a thing. 2016. Okay.
Are you gonna grind up once you get to the...
Depends on how I'm looking. I don't know what level I should be. If I should aim for like 50 something on Starmie, I feel like. I'm trying to get the Gardevoir leveled up too, but I mean it's gonna take a while. That's the thing, it's at this point it's kind of like how much you willing to bet that your team is gonna do. Because it's like the big gamble, it's like you could do it early and then win, but then it's gonna be it's one of those things where it's like, who's gonna do it first?
True.
I mean, that's the thing. In theory, I feel like I send out Starmie and I Tail Glow turn 1 and then sweep each of them. Let's test out the power of Tail Glow right now. So I'm gonna Tail Glow on this Suicune. So I'm gonna get +3. I'm gonna see how much Psybeam does. To kind of simulate like how we're doing Crab Hammer. That's the thing though, going up against level 50s, it's gonna hurt defensively because this thing does not have very good defenses.
Yeah.
Alright, we do more than half to a Suicune with a move that is not that strong. So that's pretty solid, and it's not even super effective.
See, and I'm gonna be doing it slow. I have to like toxic stall a lot of things, so it's gonna be a struggle. I feel like for me.
I wonder if there's something with this waterfall.
I don't like how close you're getting.
Oh, am I already that close? I didn't realize. I was just fighting
Somewhat
trainers.
close, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can't believe you were willing to do all this in the dark for so long.
I know, dude, and yeah, the exit I was so close to the exit, bro. And then I walked all the way back.
Yeah, I'm kind of risking it versus Whalmer not going for... Alright, they just have muddy water. That's not doing anything. Didn't even lower my accuracy, so we're gonna end up with the Psybeam.
I feel like once Blissy's like level 45, I could probably go in.
Let's see, what's Voltorb space speed? 100. Okay, we outspeed this thing no matter what. Like, we're 4 levels higher, we're base 1. Starmie's base 115, I believe, right?
I am not
I
sure.
gotta plug in my computer. Thankfully, my other computer, I really needed to get a new one because it was so bad. Like, if I didn't have it plugged in, as soon as the notification popped up that it was out of battery, it died like 2 seconds later. This one, at least, I have a fair window.
Yeah.
Eldum, my nemesis. For you, buddy, I will water spout. I'm not taking any chances versus you. You and your kind have absolutely decimated my team, whether it be Metagross or frickin' Matang. Although Matang technically did save me in that first run with that light screen. Alright, what is this item? A lucky egg. Wow.
Oh man, a little late, but that's crazy though for right now.
Right now, that's so good because I also have. It's good. How does it work? So does it increase like the base? Like, is I also gonna because this one is getting more EXP? Is the 2 Pokemon that have the EXP share gonna also get more EXP?
Oh no, I hope not, dude. I'm about to just go straight to the Elite Four. That's crazy. Hopefully your Starmie gets over leveled. That's what I'm gonna have to hope for.
No, it's only level 47. Otherwise, I'd start using Dodrio. Or Doduo, Dodrio. You get him.
Starmie is higher level than anyone on my team right now. I don't like that.
Let's see, where's this place go? Look like someone I haven't battled. Oh! Okay, I got scared there. I think my game glitched for a second. Am I still good?
Oh, you froze on my screen.
Okay, I don't know what happened.
Oh, now you're good.
Yeah, my game froze for a second. It's like I used the world, and like everything froze around me.
Damn.
Shoto! I was scared. I thought I was about to have I'm a save right now. Just I don't want to have a Cypher BLK moment. My game just crashed on me. That would be absolutely horrendous.
That would be brutal.
Let me see how much EXP I get for this.
Yeah, I wish I had more trainers to fight.
Yeah. Over 1,000, dang. That's what the
I
EXP
should not have.
showing.
I skipped all those trainers on the beach. I feel like that robbed me of a lot.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
What?
That was crazy. You got a crit. I would have.
Yeah, that's the thing too. If I really want to get like Gardevoir or the other ones leveled up, I just like take off all the EXP shares, give the lucky egg to them, and just like pour all the EXP directly into them.
That's true.
Alright, Serenity's about to get a lot because she's in the battle right now. Who's the bigger target to hit with Water Spout? I'm pretty sure they're both gonna die. Really, the best thing for Serenity to do is switch out here. Just in case. Got into Lugia. Sorry, Gardevoir, but you're like 10 levels under here. Leave this to Starmie.
I'm jealous of that Lugia. That's wild.
I'm really the legendary runner in this. I've got Zapdos, Articuno, Lugia. I could have caught Moltres if I wanted to, but I don't think I had the chance. Mew, Latios. You've been getting all the Reggies.
Yeah, I got all the well, I got 2 of the Reggies, and then I got Speed Boost Deoxys.
Rest in peace, Deoxys.
Yeah, that would have been really great right about now, dude. I'd be feeling really good about myself if I had that Deoxys.
I can imagine.
Brutal.
Alright, Graveler, I don't care if you have Trout, buddy. You're dying to this. Oh no, whatever will a Feebas do to me? Boom.
No crits this time, Blaziken. Just chill out.
Chill out.
Yeah. Wow.
Tough little kid around. Do they mean you? Oh, you bet. I'm your worst nightmare. Dustox.
Oh, don't say attack me. Yuck.
You should die to the Psybeam, right? I mean, it's super effective for crying out loud. Oh, it didn't quite do it. Fury Cutter.
I did nothing.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that they didn't have Mega Horn in this gen. The Bug's only good move to use, or Bug Buzz. Yeah, I never really had an appreciation for the bug types until, well, I mean, A-Drive had already been around for a while. I'm going to test Tailglow right now. I'm going to see what Tailglow can do to Latios. I'm going to get it to +6 and see how much Water Spout does. But yeah, like, he like, one day I, like, watched one of his videos and he explained, he was like, bug types can evolve really early on, so by the first gym, you already have a fully evolved Pokemon. Oh, come on, Amnesia, you're gonna do this to me? I guess I am tail glowing, but... And I like that concept, so I think in one of the Gen 1 games I went back and replayed, and I, like, tried to get, like, a Butterfree and, like, a bunch of bug types just to kind of, like, have a bunch of fully evolved Mons right there at the start. It's fun.
Yeah, honestly, Butterfree and Beedrill are not bad. I mean, they don't take hits very well, but...
Twin Needle in Gen 1's not bad. Okay, they set up to +2 Spadef, which kind of screwed me over. But that +6 Water Spout would have done both enough. This isn't the best position for you, but to be honest. Kind of wish I had I could probably afford full restores. But I just don't have any. Till you up. I think their best move to go versus me is Dragon Breath. Assist.
Secret power.
Okay, well, apparently, I guess here, I was scared. I saw Crunch's animation. I was like, please don't crunch me. Where's my paralyzed heals? Oh, here they are. Kind of low. I need to stock up on all of the, like, cleric stuff. I only have one more water spout then.
Hey, maybe you'll have to go back and heal. It's a good idea to go back and heal.
Yeah. I feel like I'm close. I have plenty of swords.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I only have 5. Oh, no, not the Fury Cutter. They frickin' rock tombed me. I would be faster than them. Okay, it's so close to killing. Oh, I forgot. I'm frickin' not at full health. That's why Water Spout wasn't doing crap. Why do you keep paralyzing me every time? Alright, we hit him with the surf and they're down. This should give me a lot of experience. I mean, a frickin' Latias with a lucky egg? How much experience is that going to be? 1,400.
Oh my god.
And that's after the EXP share.
I need to go in Elite 4. Wow.
Alright, this thing has to use Transform this turn, so... Ooh, Secret Power. Ooh, that was kind of... Oh, I forgot it's a randomizer, so... But yeah, I guess that's why I assist. I was risking it for the biscuit there. I was thinking it was going to transform.
That would have been insane.
That would have been so depressing. The biggest choke of Enroll Miner's career.
Yes.
If I'd have thought about it more, I would have been like, oh, that... Because assist, you have to go off... I forgot that was a second Mon. Let's get moving here. Any other stuff? What's this down here? So I guess that's where I came from. I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna send you Crow back. I feel like he should be able to beat these slow pokes.
Ooh, got an item? Needle Arm. That's a grass type move, right?
Yep. Pretty good.
Well, I don't know what base power is. Oh wait, 80 base power? That's not bad. 100% accurate? I teach it to Sarah. This was the, 60. May cause flinching. I'm good, honestly. Okay, I guess that was not the way into the Elite Four. It's fine. It's down this way. Did I not come this way? Sworn I was here before. Yeah, we fought this guy already. Going around in circles now. I'm somewhere close though.
Hey, it's okay. You can chill out around there for a while if you want.
Yeah, this is a big circle. Because then it just goes back around to this guy. Okay, there's something down here though. There's something with that water. Something's up with the water.
Oh no!
Oh, I can already... Okay, I guess I already have waterfall access, so I can just do it. I guess it's not that hard to just go down a waterfall. You don't really need a TM for that. It's more about going... Ooh, what is this?
Oh,
Right. Your Pokemon are cosmically inspired. Interesting strategy. Even though I don't have water spout. Oh, but my surfs are running low. Mew and Skitty.
Huh. I'm getting so close. Some of my mons are still in the 30s though, and that's not gonna be kosher.
It's not gonna be kosher. I mean, I've still got a bunch of mons in the 30s too.
Let's get it. That is good. Where did the Pokemon go? What happened?
This Mew is slow. Slower than my Lugia that's 7 levels lower.
Wow.
That's EVs for you.
Yeah, that's a slow lad.
Magical Leaf, how much is that gonna do? You attacked the wrong Pokemon, buddy.
Spoink is psychic. Okay, did nothing. Cool.
Misty at 48. Might have to put Dodrio at the front because don't have any moves left. Found an amulet coin at some point. Did I put it on the? Oh yeah, I put it on Lapras. Okay, that's why I got so much money that fight. I was wondering. I was like, huh.
Damn, you got all the good items. Hell, that's crazy.
For real. Alright, Dodrio, you gotta earn your keep here. I mean, you're one of the level 40s. Gotta earn your place. I should probably put the lucky egg on you now.
Don't be resting.
Mewtwo? Alright, this is... Listen, buddy, this is where you're gonna need to crit on this drill pack. Sandstorm. That's a crazy strat. He threw. Crit! That does nothing.
Oh. Alright, throw out that T-bolt.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know what this thing's gonna have. So far, they've one shot on Sandstorm. Go out in a Lugia. Rock throw. That would have been bad. Thankfully, Lugia eats for days. And this Mewtwo is going to die to its own Sandstorm eventually, so... I'm going to just Hyper Potion up. Then I'm going to just start chipping it away.
Crazy. I hope there's no Mewtwo's in the Elite Four. Oh.
In theory, I guess there could be if, like, the Mons from Victory Road have an overlap. This is the first Mewtwo I've seen, so they must have replaced it with, my favorite Pokemon, by the way. If I would have got a Mewtwo, I would have been ecstatic. Probably would have put it on my team no matter what. But,
you could have Mew and Mewtwo.
That would have been insane. Yee. Let's just get this thing chipped out. Hydro Pump, come on, just land this thing, yeah. Oh, boom, missed your Rock Tome. Or your Rock Throw. Yeah, thankfully it's going off of Mewtwo's physical, not its special stat, so...
Yeah. That's some really good experience, too.
Yeah. Of course, you full restore, dude. Crazy.
Oh my... Dude, you know what I just realized?
What?
We have Pokemon in the daycare still.
I used it. I think I've taken 2 of the Pokemon out. One of them was Carry-On, the Bagon. I'm not sure what that became. I can't remember. It evolved into something. It might have died. Or I might have just put it in the box. But Sarah, the Lapras, is the slack up. I had that in the daycare, so I definitely I got returns on that. I don't know what you have, but yeah, it might be useful for you to check it out.
Yeah, I'm there right now.
Solid. Mine grew by like 11 levels or something. I'm sure yours must have grown by at least 15 at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I took them out a while ago. My Rihanna grew by 23.
23, goodness.
Oh, they're both level 31.
Yeah.
I don't have enough money. I'm broke.
How do you not have enough money? That's crazy. I'm flooded with cash. I do have an amulet coin then.
I did spend all my money on like full restores and stuff too.
Okay, yeah. Might have to just sell some, recoup your losses.
Yeah. I don't need these anymore.
Alright, this Mewtwo's going down. This is going to be a lot of experience. Okay, not as much as I thought. Oh, because I didn't put the lucky egg on it, dang it. Duskull. You can hit me for super effective in theory, but probably not for that much. I'm gonna just land this Hydro. That's the thing, Lugia does not have its moves, not the best PP. Alright, thankfully this Duskull should not have Levitate. Or does it get Levitate? No, I don't think so. Duskull. Oh, it does, my bad. But Dusknor gets pressure. Yeah, that would have been so good if Dusknor with its massive HP. Let me think, because I think Dusclops, yeah, it's pressure too. Which is good, you know, for an Eviolite Pokemon. Either of those can work. Let's Hyper Potion up Lugia for later. And I think for the time being, did I put the Lucky Egg on this thing? No.
Alright, what level? You had Serene Grace. You had Stench. Okay,
I don't
think I'm using either of these.
Yeah. I just saw that my Dodrio is also Impish Nature, which is solid. Because that means it's plus defense, minus special attack, which it doesn't even use.
Yeah. Oh, well, the team is the team.
Team is the team.
Yeah, I don't really have time to go and level anyone up anymore.
Vibrava. It's an interesting find. Shouldn't be able to hit me. In theory. Thank goodness it didn't paralyze. There should be a good amount of experience. 594, seriously?
Hey, you're getting tons of experience compared to me.
Don't
you have two experience shares too?
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth putting it on Lugia or not. I guess it is. I mean, it's getting up there in experience.
Yeah.
Is this the item I had? I was already here. I could have sworn I had a max if I wanted. Ludicolo, that's easy money.
Okay, now that I could just surf those Blazikins, that'll work out. Really
Solid.
Yeah, the only problem is money. Honestly, I can't buy any PP ups or anything like that, which would have been cool.
Oh, this is new. Okay.
getting closer. I honestly don't remember how to get out of there. It was kind of a blur.
I get it. There's the max spells here. Okay. I've made it this far the last couple times with this stretch.
How did these guys make it in here with only like 2 to 3 Pokemon at times?
Alright, I'm a drill peck and pray. I mean, Kangaskhan's a Pokemon. I feel like it's only 2 a KO. Alright, thank goodness it wasn't counter. It was just mirror coat. Thank goodness.
Night.
Yeah. Alright, this should be some fat experience. 1207, let's go. 42.
Oh my god.
38. Hey, Gardevoir's getting there too.
Hey, if you guys are enjoying this series, hit that sub button. Comment down below what you want to see us play next.
For real. I just fell out of my chair. For Alligator, what do you have for me, buddy? I mean, we're about the same level. I don't think you can OHKO me with anything. Glare. That sucks. I'm telling you, these people just love going for paralysis. And this is my last paralyze heal.
Hey, look at me now. I'm a psychic type. Look at me go.
How are you a psychic type? Did you color change?
I have color change.
Right.
Yep. Which honestly, I mean, I can get hit by one super effective move, and then I'm kind of Gucci. Don't be immobilized by love. Oh my goodness, Evan, what are you doing?
What are you doing, Evan?
He's in love with the slow power.
Oh, full restore. This is the most annoying for Alligator I've ever seen. I don't even think I can switch.
Oh, yeah, you can't switch because of the whirlpool. Some of them heal a lot in there. It's crazy. I'm terrified of this Elite Four battle. Getting nervous. Getting the Nellies.
Apparently all this for Alligator can do is whirlpool. Alright, we beat it.
Nice. Nice. He wants to learn light screen? Hello?
I thought the AC was on, but I think it was just hearing things.
Dude, Blissey wants to learn light screen, but honestly, Machamp already has it, and I kind of like Randomized.
Oh, I probably should have avoided this battle. Yeah, I mean, it's just that guy's paralyzed. I'm out of paralyzed heals.
Oh, you got it easy. It's babies.
It's babies, who cares? Gardevoir can take this. Almost OHKO. Razor Leaf, Razor Leaf, Razor Leaf, Razor Leaf, 4 total level up my enemy. Work through paralysis. Somewhere the AC is on. Okay. Fable, that's not a baby. Alright, we need to take care of this Whismer. So we'll go for Confusion versus it. So that takes care of that. I don't want it biting. Bite is like the Nuzlocke Ender too if you ignore it.
Yeah.
Alright, Cocoon, that's another easy dub. Can't even land a Mega Kick to save this Clefable. Oh, Mega Kick is strong. It's like 120 base power.
Yeah, yeah. Mega Kick's kind of crazy.
I mean, it's not like Clefable hits that hard.
That's true.
Take care of this Kakuna.
It could be pure power, though. You never know.
Don't say that. Alright, landed a Mega Kick on Serenity. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage! Okay, maybe the best play then is to go out to my walls. Can't risk losing either of these guys. Just miss this Mega Kick, buddy. Dizzy Punch.
Alright, I don't like this. He's confusing me. I'm already not. Dude, I'm somewhat feeling like I should just go in.
What level are you?
I mean, my highest level is 45 right now.
Seems a little scary. Oh, it's freaking Water Absorb? Insane.
Yeah, it does seem kind of scary. But I mean, I'm pure power. So like, what's he gonna do? You know? What are they gonna do? I don't know.
Clefable is just being annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so bulky. And it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but Morning Sun. Oh no.
Yes, waste his time.
Wasting my dang time. You know, we need to heal up the big guns. If I wasn't paralyzed on my Dodrio, this wouldn't be a problem. I'm having to use my level 30s to try to beat this thing.
Oh.
Alright.
I think almost all my mons are 40 now.
Nice. Let's heal up this guy. It's time to bring out the... Wait, does Starmie have any more... It has 6 Psybeams left. I say that we set up to +6 and we just OHKO this guy. Screw him. And 5 levels higher. I can take your Mega Kicks. Jeez, they got a crit. Go for the frickin', go for the Lugia. Don't hit me. Okay, thank you. Alright, let's keep juicing up Starmie with the super potions as we then go for the Psybeam. +3 Psybeam. 5 levels higher. 2 at KO at least. Almost an OHKO. We should be solid. Of course you freaking... It's not going to matter, though, because you're dead next turn either way. Let's see if the Psybeam was a roll. No. In fact, it did a little bit less, but it's okay, because very next turn, you're dead. Jeez, that stupid Clefable took everything out of me, nearly. We're good, though.
Grind is real up here. I think if I get Vlad to level 50, it's Jover.
It's Jover. Hey, I'm there, baby.
Oh,
We made it.
crap.
It's time to heal.
Are you... Wow.
Oops, I don't want to go there yet. I need to get some dang healing on it. I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere. I don't think I'm ready. I need to get my Dodrio and Gardevoir up. I think I need to get Dodrio at least a 45 and Gardevoir at least a 40 or something.
I got most of my mons to level 40s.
That's how much money I have. $100,000.
God. Wow. That's bad. Oh, you definitely can afford the healing items.
So I think what I do now is I take the EXP shares off, and I just dump all the experience into Dodrio, and I just start spamming drill pecks.
Yeah?
Yeah. See how fast we can get this thing to level 45.
I'm nervous. Ooh, explosion.
Ooh. Poison tail.
Dude, I don't know if I can wait around much longer because you had the lucky egg.
Yeah.
Oh no. You've closed the gap. It's almost full send time.
Full send, baby.
Yes. I'm just nervous. I don't want to get swept in there. So what have you been up to today?
I had a little family gathering, and then I had to go out and check on house that's being built, and just yeah, overall family day. It was nice. And then yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna try to record a bunch of Wi-Fi battles because I need to step my game back up. Also, I have a league battle tomorrow, but that's not till the night. So all afternoon I'm gonna try to be in the Battle Hub Discord server. Check out the Battle Hub Discord server if you guys haven't already.
Yeah,
Get Wi-Fi battles in there, and then I want to bulk record. I have a USB that can hold up to like because before I had one that can only hold like 8 gigs, and that was basically enough to like could only record like an hour of footage, and so this thing has like 64 gigs now, so it can work up to like 8 hours. So if battles 20 minutes, that's like 24 battles. That's a lot.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have to battle tomorrow.
Hey, I'm down.
I definitely need to get back into it. I haven't done a battle for like a week or so.
Yeah, and I saw Just Weavile's video about the oh, I think I talked about it already. Yeah, that thumbnails. I want to try that because I definitely feel like yeah, I definitely feel like that's what's kind of holding me back. Is my thumbnails that I make in MS Paint.
Yeah, MS Paint is definitely not a great place.
Yeah.
I
mean, they've served me well.
And it's still not great.
Yeah, they serve me well. I like my thumbnails because I feel like no one else really makes thumbnails like me that has like that style. But they're also just not very popular. They can tell like, this doesn't look. It's not as appealing as like one you would make in Blender or something like that.
Yeah, that's true. Those ones really pop out.
Yeah, exactly. Much more professional than mine.
Jeez.
Also,
so just grinding now.
Yeah, I'm getting Dodrio up to 45, and then I think Gardevoir up to 40, and then maybe Starmie up to 50, just to have one at 50. I mean, really, Starmie is kind of gonna try to sweep. That's the plan. I just want to have some guys in the back that can at least, do something. Not just have it in case Starmie dies to a crit or something, I'm screwed, All these freaking Ammonites. All Ammonites have used is Bubble. I feel like I can Drill Peck into a KO. Oh, not quite. Oh, and of course at the turn they go for Rock Slide. Thank goodness it's not doing anything to me. That's the thing, I start grinding and I just start mindlessly pressing buttons and I'm not even thinking about what I'm gonna... Dude, you were going for Bubble 4. Why do you keep going for all these Rock Slides? Ridiculous. Why am I facing a bunch of Ammonites? Where's all the Ludicolo's at? So, I'm about to just put Bullet Seed on this thing over Cut. Go to the move deleter.
Yeah, I need to do that, honestly, before I go into.
But the thing is, it's special and I'm impish, so it's not going to do squat.
Yeah.
Honestly, it might just be faster just to go with Starmie and then just put the EXP shares on Gardevoir and the other guy. If I can just not have to worry about switching, if I can just keep spamming Surf or something like that.
That's true. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm just using Surf and right now I'm just using Champ. I just want him to be the highest level.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be my lead, basically.
Yeah. I was going to say something earlier. Something about Wi-Fi battles, but I can't quite remember what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, that's right. The frickin' DLC is going to come out, within the next few months. So I feel like, if we start ramping up now with Wi-Fi battles and getting everything together, by the time that drops, I noticed it, the DLC, some of my most viewed Wi-Fi battles were all from the Crown Tundra, and I knew it was going to drop, so that's why, and I kind of got a similar effect when Pokemon Home dropped. That's why I stopped doing Tears of the Kingdom for a little bit, and I got back into Wi-Fi battles just for that little bit, because there's that big increase when everybody's watching, that, a rising tide lifts all ships, so even I felt it. But, and I'm sure you probably did too.
I haven't done Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, no, I'm talking about, when Pokemon Home dropped, your Wi-Fi battles probably got more views, right?
Yeah, for a little bit then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I try to ride that wave a little bit. Because whenever Crown Tundra came out and all those new legendaries dropped, I was ready. I was grinding on that hard because I knew all those legendaries were going to be banned, so as soon as I could, I was like, okay, my shiny Pheromos that I shiny hunted for 3 days for. Have I ever told you about this? The only Pokemon I've ever soft reset for successfully was my shiny Pheromosa in Usum. I remember just a week after the game had come out, and everyone was doing that thing where did you ever play Ultra Sun and Moon where you go through the wormholes and you go to the different worlds, and I really like Pheromosa because it's one of the better ones competitively, always gets banned, so I wanted to shiny hunt that one, and I had a synchronized Ditto, which synchronized Dittos don't work anymore, but they still work in Gen 7, so a 50% chance for this thing. I think I had Naive. I wanted Naive. So, I'm going in with my Naive Ditto, and I, switch out. After, 3 days, I finally get this thing. Which, probably a lot better than most people do. It's a decent time. But, it seemed like it took so long at the time. I got it, caught it successfully, check its nature, impish. Impish pheromone, probably the worst nature. Oh no! Well, I think it was relaxed. But something, one of those, like one of the worst natures you could have on that thing. And I was like, man, I was stuck with this. But then when they revealed that in Sword and Shield the nature mints, I was like, oh, it's time. It's time for my Pheromosa to be unlocked. And then once I saw it was gonna come into with the DLC, I was like, oh, it's time. So that was like one of the first, I think probably my most viewed Wi-Fi battle. Or if not, like maybe the second or something like that, was my shiny Pheromosa with my shiny Melmetal. I was like, oh, people are gonna be all over that. So I had Pheromosa and Melmetal and Naganadel and Genesect and Landorus Incarnate and Zygarde, just a bunch of Pokemon I knew were gonna get banned, and they all had like over 1,000 views, which at the time was, I mean, still is like very good for me.
I actually never got into Sun and Moon, sadly.
You never got into Sun and Moon? Dang. Oh, so you didn't know what I was talking about with those wormholes, yeah.
No, I mean, I know of the game, but yeah, I mean, I've never. Maybe someday in the future we'll have to Nuzlocke that game.
I get it though, because there was like, I remember in high school. Keep in mind, I only came in an X and Y, so, and wow, Drought Dugtrio. I didn't know I could get that. Okay, but yeah, so there was X and Y and Oras, and they were within like a year of each other. Then it was like a 2-year gap because it came out my sophomore year of high school. Sun and Moon didn't drop till my senior year, so like 2 years. And senior year was kind of big for me because it was like the same time that like Sun and Moon came out. Like Attack on Titan also came. The season 2 of that also came out like that. At same school year, so a lot of stuff came back. I think Rick and Morty season 3 also came out then, so it was like a lot of stuff I'd been waiting for was coming, and so it was a big year for me, so I was hyped. Anyways, they changed up the gym mechanics like to the trials, which a lot of people were kind of upset by, but at the same time I was like, well, didn't you guys also complain that it's the same Pokemon game every year? So now they're switching up the formula and now you're mad, so. But it was a fun game. I will admit it was quite long. I found myself kind of like thinking, oh, how long is this game gonna last? When can I? Because I really wanted to just get to the Wi-Fi battle part and the breeding aspect of it. So the fact it was taking so long was kind of like, how long is this game gonna be? But great story, great Pokemon. Honestly, I really should have gotten more out of Ultra Sun and Moon. The thing was they dropped Pokemon Go that same year. So my time was kind of split between the two. So, and then in college, instead of playing Ultra Sun and Moon to my fullest extent, I was playing Pokemon Go a lot more, so. Then when Sword and Shield was like the Switch, I was like, oh. And we won't even talk about Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I can't believe there was a time in my life where I was so hyped about Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I thought, oh, I'm gonna get to play through Gen 1 on the Switch, and I'm gonna have Wi-Fi battles on the Switch with Gen 1 Pokemon. I get it. And just like, I don't know. I guess it was supposed to be easier because of the fact that like you didn't have to Eevee train the Mons, but something about it just felt so like didn't feel satisfying. Just like having to the way that you got the Pokemon with good IVs was you had to like keep on like chain catching, and you got a certain Pokemon with good IVs. It just didn't feel like the Mons were like ready to go. Like you couldn't Eevee train in that game, so it just rubbed my brain the wrong way. Like it's no, I'm supposed to breed and then Eevee train and level them up and get the moves, and that's what I do every single time. So whenever you're telling me, it just didn't feel like they would be ready for battle, you know? So I just didn't like it. Did not enjoy Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
Yeah, I liked it a little bit, just for the fact that it was Kanto. Kanto's my favorite region. But
I mean, yeah, I tried.
That it felt way too handholdy. And the game already, like Fire Red, Leaf Green, were not the hardest games to like get through.
Yeah, to this day,
it felt way too handholdy.
I mean, I think the only real use I got out of it was, or wait, no, actually no, because, no, I did get some use out of it. Whenever, they released Shiny Porygon, in Pokemon Go, and I got that because sometimes I kind of retired from Pokemon Go, but when they would have community days, I haven't done any recently, but I would like go on. I'd see if I could get them, and usually I would if I tried. The last couple times I've tried, I haven't gotten any, but I still have a shiny Dino I need to transfer over, but I got shiny Porygon, and I was like, well, it gets teleport, and let's go Pikachu and Eevee, and of course teleport was a big thing in Generation 8, you know, because it was -7 priority and it lets you switch out like ultimate U-turn, you know what I mean? So having that on Porygon, which could Trick Room into teleport into one of your Trick Room mons and get them in safely was perfect. So that's the only real use I got out of it in terms of later Pokemon. And I guess also because, you know, before Pokemon Home integration, the only way that I could get them onto the from Pokemon Go to the Switch was I would transfer them to Pokemon Go, then put the from Pokemon Go to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, then to Home, and then to Sword and Shield, before you could just go straight from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home. But yeah.
I never really ended up using Pokemon Home.
What? It's so good. It's so useful for all my, especially whenever I would have the virtual console. That's the other big thing. For a while until the ability patches came out, the only way to get Regenerator, Teleport, Slowbro, and I tried to help some people with this in the Battle Hub Discord if they needed it, which was honestly a big thing for me. If I didn't mind, I would have to. I did it for myself first, and I did it for other people. I would go through and replay the entirety of Pokemon, either Red or Blue or something on the Virtual Console, like catch a Slowpoke, and then I'd have to get up to around the SSN, and then the Teleport TM is right after that. So I'd get Teleport, teach it to a Slowbro, and because of the way the Virtual Consoles work, when you bring them up to Pokemon Home, they always have their hidden abilities. So the Slowbro would have Regenerate every single time. So then it would also have Teleport. That's the only way you could get it for a long time. And a lot of people didn't have the Virtual Console, so I tried to help them out and give that to anyone that really needed it.
I did an ability patch giveaway a while ago.
Nice.
I've been meaning to go live and give out more, but I just haven't gotten to it.
Yeah, I would do it. Anytime I need money, I think I already said this before. I would just gen a bunch of mons with ability patches and then sell them, and they get a bunch of cash.
See, I had the glitch, so I kind of have unlimited.
Oh, yeah.
I could do like a patch every 10 seconds.
Solid.
It's super neat. So my game never got fixed. I don't know if it's the same for other people that did the glitch, but my game just never. I can still do it.
Wow. Plain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going in soon?
I'm about to, yeah, because Starmie's about to hit level 50, and then I'm going in. How's your team looking?
Oh, no. Not good.
I mean, if you want to, I'm happy to keep grinding. I mean, it's kind of just like, you know. Like, I don't know. Because imagine if they have, like on, let me see, Pokemon Cerebree, Emerald Elite Four. Well, what are we going up against? Okay. Beat this Kabuto real quick with Surf. So...
Oh my god, you're already to level 50. That's
okay, so like the first guy doesn't even have a level 46. Okay, the highest one's level 49, and then level 51, and then level 52, and then level 53, and then level 58 at the end is Wallace. Bunch of level 50s.
Yeah.
That's such a... Why is this game like this? I mean, this is insane. The fact that, like, why do they jump like 10 levels?
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of wild. At least it's better than Heart Gold Soul Silver, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, how is it in that game? Because I just played Gold Silver, and I mean, all the Elite Four and champions are like 40s and 50s.
It just like you hop around a lot. Like you get to the point where you could take on like 3 different gyms at the same time,
Right, right.
and then after that you face Team Rocket grunts, and they're all like level 15s when you're already in the 30s, 40s,
Hmm.
and you kind of just stick around the level 30s and 40s for most of the second half of the game, and then that's about it. I mean, that Elite Four is not very hard.
Actually, you know what? Maybe we put Serenity first, and we give them the Lucky Egg. Because I feel
Are you
like
gonna grind some more?
I'm gonna stop grinding up Stormy because it's level 50, and I'm gonna give I'm gonna just get them to level 45 and 40 respectively, which is still pretty underleveled. Like, but I mean, just get them that extra level, you know. That way I have
Yeah.
like all my physical attack or all my attackers are at least level 40, and then my walls that I'm kind of just switching as fodder, they don't matter as much.
Oh man. 2 of my team's members are still in the 30s. I don't like that.
I
don't
mean, yeah,
want
that's
to
my
lose.
Lapras and Lugia, but I'm not relying on them attacking. I'm just switching them in and healing up my mons. Like
See,
if I have a
I
bad
want
matchup.
Lapras because I have Intimidate and then I have Rain Dance and Surf, so I can
Yeah,
kind of.
that's the thing. I feel like my abilities are cracked. I mean, my moves are cracked, but your abilities are cracked.
Yeah.
You got pure power and
And only.
intimidate. I just have a bunch of setup
Yeah,
moves.
that's true. And it only takes 1 mon to ruin the whole day. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing.
Blissy's level 40.
If I can just get Stormy to have a good Pokemon to set up, I just set up twice to +6, and then I just start, because it's gonna be faster than everything, pretty much. I mean, base
Yeah.
115. I mean, unless I run into an Alakazam that's like level 58 at the end. I don't really know what my Lodic is in this game, but it could just also be. That's the thing too, is that at least with the gym battles haven't been bad. It's just been the evil team fights that have been rough.
Yeah. Oh.
Also, we're getting. I mean, if these guys haven't maxed out their EVs already, they're going to after all this. Gloom, why do you have E-Speed?
Hell yeah. Zoom, dude.
Did a lot of damage, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm nervous about this Elite Four. Because if you're so underleveled, you might have to use all your potions in that, and then you're kind of just in danger. But I do have some kind of borked abilities, like color change is pretty good on Crobat.
Yep. I mean, potions are not. I mean, at this point, I may as well just spend all my money, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I have like a lot of money left over. I didn't spend. I just put it all on hyper potions and full restores and full heals.
I need to go to the move deleter. Where is the move deleter?
Lily Cove, right next to the department store. Okay, hey, thanks for the easy experience, Hypno. I appreciate it. Alright, so she get Gardevoir to 40. Gardevoir is the day one. How much EXP do you need, Toxic? Okay, 1305. Just don't run into any Ammonite, okay? Just find a bunch of, I don't know, find a bunch of Glooms and Ludicolos.
I'm gonna go test
Yeah.
to see if there are any good TMs that I missed.
Oh, I just realized my my frickin' guy was paralyzed, or the Dodrio was paralyzed in his Marvel scale. So, in theory, it was actually taking hits pretty well. Oh crap, I stayed on a rock slide. Oh, thank goodness it didn't even do anything. Screw it, just give me this experience. Like a crit can't even kill me.
That's Giga Drain.
This direct Omnite experience. Alright, just one more battle. And I guess I'm going. How are you feeling? Are you about ready to go in?
I mean, if you go in, I have to go in. I don't feel that comfortable with it.
Hey, I'm fine keeping leveling up Dodrio. Just gonna heal up a little
I
bit.
mean, I think I'm as good as I'm gonna get, honestly. Do I teach Vladimir Ice Punch, though? I mean, I feel like once I run out of fake outs, I'll do that. I don't know, do you want to full send it? You want to go in?
I feel like that's the way to go. I might just buy all the hyper potions and stuff I can get. I mean, I feel like I just go with Stormy. I just need to, like, fix the items.
I don't know if I should follow you in there or see if you die.
I mean,
think
your strat's gonna take longer anyways. It's probably safer just to watch me and see if I die.
That's true, but I don't want to lose in case you...
Yeah, in case I win with... I just sweep with Starmie. Hey, actually, they just had a bunch of Mudkips. I just swept the whole thing.
That's true. If you go in, I'll look at the first one, and if it looks like Baby Doo-Doo, I'll just go in.
I know the first one's not going to be bad. It's like a bunch of little 40s. Or like high 40s. Like Starmie just sweeps. It's the ones after.
That's true.
It might even be worth still keeping the EXP share on for the other ones, but then again, I kind of want to keep the items on. I don't know.
Oh, whoops, wrong place. I don't know. I'm a little nervous still.
I'll buy a bunch of full heals.
I think getting to 40s would be the smartest play.
A bunch of full restores. Oops, I can't buy too many full restores. Alright, I used up all my money, but I got all the healing potions in the world. Yeah,
don't forget you have berries too.
Yeah, oh, I forgot all about those. I probably could have been using those at some point, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just keep an EXP share on Dodrio. It's not like it really needs the, it's not like the scope lens is gonna be doing all that much for it. And really, if anyone needs the experience, it's them, just to get them over the edge. Alright, I'm doing it. Beyond this point,
You're going in?
I'm going in.
I don't think I could do it. I think I'll wait.
Okay. Oh, I think I just have to put Mystic Water on Starmie.
I gotta see how they look.
Oh, wait, I already had it, my bad. I'm gonna just do one final check just to make sure everything's correct.
I hope I don't lose this.
Mystic Water, Twisted Spoon, Amulet Coin, EXP Share, Choice Band. Choice Band Dugtrio. Hey, maybe you do something, buddy. I don't know. What ability do you have again, Dugtrio? I don't think it was anything much. Oh yeah, Torrent. Oh yeah, Torrent's gonna do a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm so nervous. I've got butterflies in my stomach.
Oh, you went right in there, dude.
I have a level 50 Starmie with Tail Glow.
I guess that's true. Wait, there's some things that could stop that, I feel like.
Yeah, and then I switch in my Lugia and then wait to my Ursa Ring.
Well, oh, okay. That's level 46. Isn't that what his cap is supposed to be?
No, that's like one of the lower mons.
Dude, you got
Minimize.
I want to run in there. Hey, there we go. Go bear.
Nope. Bye-bye. Good night.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, it's gonna be some delicious experience. Volbeat. Oh no, it's a Volbeat. What am I gonna do?
Oh,
level 49
God,
Volbeat. Wait, this is the first guy. The levels get much higher. The next highest level is 51, and then it goes to 53, and then it goes to 55, and then it goes to 58. Oh, I just have to hope that Starmie gets a bunch of experience right now.
I mean, if I put Choice Band on Machamp and I just go fake outs, I feel like I kill everything.
Mystic Water +3 Surf. I'm saving the water spouts for the end.
I gotta get.
He's like, I gotta get in there. Let me in. Ponyta. Oh no, it's Ponyta. That's the thing. If I run into a water type, a water type or a grass type. Usually most grass types are poison. I just side beam them, and I'm +3. Oh, here we go, Lugia. This is the true power. Show them your power.
Please don't kill. Don't tell me that kills.
Ooh. Alright, they're gonna heal up, but then guess what? Surf. I almost killed a Lugia from full. Imagine if I was +6.
I don't want to go in.
What are you doing? Are you just standing outside?
I'm thinking about it. I mean, I'm 46, 42, 40, and 40, 38, 36.
Alright, the first one's down.
No shot.
I honestly wonder if it might be better if I put because I mean Mystic Water, it's like 10%. I'm getting way more. It might just be better to put the lucky egg on this thing, and then because I really need some experience for the later ones. Like, cause that whole fight didn't even bring me up. I mean, it probably would have brought me up a level if I didn't have the XP share on Toxic, who also did not gain a level, but they had to have gotten a lot of experience. Like, if I'm gonna depend on Starmie for this, maybe I don't even put the XP share on this thing. I just dump it all into I got a full send Starmie.
That's true, and if you lose Starmie, I feel like you kind of just lose.
I mean, I can set up Dragon Dance and Calm Mind. It's not completely over. But yeah, it would suck. Alright, here's the Ghost type. Alright, this one shouldn't be that bad either. I'm pretty much the same level. It's the ones immediately after this that are rough. But that's why I got the lucky egg right now. The XP share's off. We're dumping all of the experience into Starmie. Oh, the first one's a Claydol. Not a great matchup for you, buddy. I'm gonna be honest here. Alright, Tail Glow.
I have to go in. I'm doing this.
Dig.
I don't want to, but I'm doing it.
Okay, I might as well just Tail Glow again, I guess. +6. Drastically rose. Oh, it's just sharply. I think that they didn't have... Wait, let me look up Tail Glow real quick. Is it +3 or +2? I feel like it was always plus, because, I mean, how much of a difference that's a nasty plot. Oh, it's Gen 3 and 4. It is only 2 stages, my bad. It was Gen 5 where they made 3 stages and drastic. Okay, so... I can actually set up 3 times if I really wanted to.
Are you going to?
No. Okay, that's good. That's good to know.
Items?
Does this
Max
Claydol
potions,
only
10
have...
hyper potions, 17.
Oh no, Tail Whip.
Alright, I'm going in.
You're gonna have some catching up to do. I'm already on the second one. I'm pretty much about to sweep because now I was only +2 before. Now I'm +4, and I'm getting 2,900 experience from the first mon.
No.
Mr. Mom,
I
you've
hope
got
this
it.
was a mistake.
You've got a good amount of def. Take this up. Water. Oh no, they got the counter.
Oh,
They countered me.
Oh, bro. That's crazy. I might have regretted my decision now.
Wait, they brought a direct counter to my Pokemon. And Psybeam's gonna do a lot. Well, I'm risking a crit. I can't stay in. Okay, let me damage calc real quick. It's like, what do I do to this thing after? I mean, I have to, yeah, the guy. How could I couldn't have known that it was that
I thought the first guy's level was only 46.
49 at the highest.
Oh.
Alright, I don't know what's exact.
Right away.
Alright. Psybeam. +4. +4 Psybeam does 86 to 102. But that's assuming I'm Life Orb. So let me take that off. 66 to 79.
Oh shoot, Sudowoodos. I've been beating up Sudowoodos. Oh, I only tried to run.
It's a 2 KO.
Sudowoodos all day. Alright, Lapras. You got this, dude. Intimidate. Come through.
I'm kind of risking it here. The last one did 60. I'm at 80 HP. Screw it. I mean, I can't really do much else to this thing. It's a 2 KO. The damage calc said, yeah. Kinesis. Okay, they didn't even. Okay, is that just gonna lower my accuracy? Shoot. Freaking Citrus Berry. Okay, I'm switching.
I'm catching up.
Okay, hang on, buddy. The first mon, the first guy is not that hard. I ran into a direct counter.
That's true. Ooh. Oh, roll out easy life.
I just have to chip this guy.
You do so much damage.
Okay, so it's Tail Whip, Kinesis, Leaf Blade. I don't think they can hit my I don't think that they can hit my Dodrio. So I'm gonna go out into it. I might even be able to Dragon Dance up.
Dude, I thought I fully forced the Evos. I must not.
Dang. It didn't evolve at level 40?
45. Well, they should have been fully forced at 45.
Dang.
Maybe because the evolutions were randomized.
Alright, let's see if Mr. Mime can hit Dodrio. Tail Whip. Alright, they did get an accuracy drop on me, which sucks. I'm gonna Jolpeck. Alright, we land. It's +1 and I'm Scope Lens. Okay, Oko.
Oh my god.
Alright, Mr. Mime goes down.
Stop healing. Oh. I wonder if that thing gets Shadow Ball.
The only thing is my accuracy is dropped right now. Okay, we land. +1 Scope Lens. Come on, I haven't crit once with this thing. Amnesia, okay. It's fine. About to hit level 46 on this guy. Of course I miss. And it rests. Okay, that's fine though. It's just Amnesia rest doesn't seem to really have that many great moves. Just land. Land your hits, dude. You know what? This is I'm gonna switch out and I'm gonna set up with Starmie. Actually, it's Amnesia, so it's probably not the best idea. Let's just switch out into Lugia and then we'll switch back in. I don't think this thing can touch me. This accuracy drop sucks. They've really hindered themselves here. I'm gonna set up to +2, honestly. Oop, woke up. What's gonna do? Amnesia. Oh no. And it's not like Drafford has the best offensive stats. Psybeam, okay, how much is that doing to me?
Alright, round 2.
There's a lot. Not enough to 2 a KO. This'll 2 a KO you. Okay, perfect. Alright, I think we force them to go for rest here, hopefully. Hopefully they choke. I'm gonna heal, force the rest, and then I Dragon Dance up. Full restore. I'm gonna go for a second Dragon Dance. How's your battle going? Are you on the second one yet?
Yep, I just started the second one.
Okay, cool. I'm probably about to sweep here.
Yeah?
Okay, they got a high roll. But I'm +2 now, so this should guaranteed kill.
I'm burning the full restores on the Sand Slash, which is nice. Oh yes, the Shell Bell of Love.
Hero. This should kill. I'm +2. Ooh, it just barely hung on. What are you doing? Glowing. Okay, that's fine. We just landed with a drill peck, no problem. Take him out.
How many mines you got left on the second one?
Effect Spore. Seriously? There's only one left.
Oh no!
And it's a Hitmonchan.
Okay. Okay.
It shouldn't touch me. I'm just gonna full restore.
He's got his Salamence, dude.
Dang, that's.
I feel like I just have the strength here. He flies.
Okay, you just switch out into something else.
That's true.
Iron Tail, that's gonna hurt. Okay, we're good though. We just drill peck and win. Okay, second Elite Four member down. What's your name? The Ghost type one. I fought you a lot, Noras. Like I seriously Okay, you don't even have your real name. What's your actual names?
Intimidate's not gonna. The Intimidate worked in
Sydney
the sky.
and Phoebe.
Yo.
Ah, yeah.
Ice Beam, brother. Oh, he's got Protect. He's scouting me out.
Alright, I'm on to the third one.
He's flying.
This is where things start to get scary. Because now well, it's level 53. It's not too bad. It's really the 4th and the 5th and the champion that's bad. But with Starmie at the lead, I'm hoping that we can overcome. As long as we just have a good matchup on the first mon and no more water spout surprises. Like, that's the thing, like, I think the 2 mons that I've seen with water spout are Mr. Mime and Glalie, so I just have to watch out for Glalie. Which, ironically, this person has. Normally. But then, therefore, they shouldn't. A wall? You still have you have a wall rain ordinarily anyways.
That's true.
Okay, this is fine, though. I don't think they can touch me. I just tail glow up to +6. Just do
like a book, I guess. Set up my rain.
Crab Hammer.
Wait, what happened?
It's fine.
You chilling?
Chilling. Setting up.
I beat a Salamence.
Nice. How'd you beat it?
Ice Beam. Luckily,
Oh, yeah.
I got my rain up too. I played it out because he had fly, so
Nice.
now I got some rain going out here.
Alright, I'm gonna get +6 and then Psybeam. Their only move to hit me so far is Crab Hammer, which should be able to miss at some point. Alright, we're +6 on Stormy. So as long as there's no surprises, we should be okay.
Bug is special in this.
That
right?
Mr. Mime really threw me off. How are you landing every single Crab Hammer, dude? I mean, come on. Miss already.
Dude, these levels are cracked. Also, I made it rain on my... That's not cool.
That's not cool.
So,
What's not cool?
It's raining. This parasite is using growth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you miss him? Let me look at Crab Hammer's accuracy. It shouldn't be 100%. I'm trying to keep the full HP, that way I can water spout the next things.
Why do you want to boost your special attack that high, friend? You don't gotta be like that.
You've crit like 3 of these Crab Hammers, seems like.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. That was getting scary.
Alright.
Vaporeon.
Crab Hammer. I feel like I've missed a fair share of my Crab Hammers on, freaking what's the fate? 90% accurate. Deals damage. Crab Hammer has 90 base, 85% accurate, and they've hit like 10 of these things. Like, this shouldn't be mathematically possible. The math ain't mathin' over here.
Damn.
I'm gonna keep. I have 43 hyper potions, buddy. I'm like Squidward in the closet. I'll just keep getting more of them.
I can do this all day. What? Oh, it's got synchronize. That's kind of cool. Somebody call an ambulance.
Okay, they went for Aurora Beam this time. I guess they ran. Whatever.
Oh.
Whatever. I guess I won't get to stay at full HP. They hit all their Crab Hammers somehow. Alright, +6 Psybeam. Have you ever saw Rain die in one hit to anything?
No.
Especially not in game. Like,
there we go.
I'm no matter what. I think we're the same base speed. I have Carbos and I'm a little faster, so. Water Absorb! No, I forgot! The one other thing that had Water Absorb, I could have just Psybeamed! Misty, please.
He's dead.
No! Oh, I forgot that's the one thing that has I could have just Psybeamed. I could have Psybeamed. I had it.
Dude,
I was +6.
I didn't have to go in.
That's the one other thing. I have to calm mind. I have to calm. Oh, jeez, I had it. I had you. I forgot. That was the one other thing at the beginning of the series I had Water Absorb. I should have just done Psybeam to be safe. I had it. I had it.
I'm getting past the second one right now. Oh, full restore. You're nasty, Vaporeon. Does this Raikou just take you out now, or what?
No, I'm calm mind. I'm pretty safe. It's tail whipping. I mean, I'm just calm minding up.
Oh, I've been sitting here doing minimize, and he just got rid of all my boats. That's so annoying.
I can't believe we lost Starmie. I knew it. As soon as I clicked it, I thought about it the second after. And of course, I fell for Thunderbolt right off the rip.
Yeah. That's rough.
I had it. I literally would have just swept. Why do they have all these freaking Water Absorb mons?
This Vaporeon's +6 in defense now.
You're slow. Set up. Alright, this thing Thunderwave me. Thankfully, I got plenty of paralyze. I should probably save. Not paralyze. I should plenty of foils. I probably start using if I have any Pecha berries. Use.
Your voice
instead.
froze for me.
Oh, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Alright, we should be good now, right?
Yep.
Okay. I've only got 4 cherry berries. I have to get to +6 on this thing.
I can't see your screen right now, but...
Oh, yeah, that's right. I had to exit out, so I have to share it again.
Oh,
Man, I could really lose this whole thing. I mean, it's still possible. I mean, if it wasn't a Raikou in front of me, would they go for Thunderbolt? But I am like +4 Spadef.
Oh no, please no, please no, please no.
I were +5.
I could have easily avoided that too.
Once again, I mean, my cockiness is my downfall. My hubris. All I had to do was just Psybeam. It was +6, and it died.
I just lost my Blissey.
Wow.
I stayed in on a Survivor. I thought I'd be able to put it to sleep, and it one-shot me.
Dang. Oh, I might not. Let me see. Share on my screen. I thought I was sharing it for a second, but I guess I'm away. I accidentally clicked stop sharing when I went to go see your screen. You still have a champ. I mean, that's the key thing, right?
Yeah.
Get this last.
I'm done with this.
That's the thing, though. I'm +6 special defense, but they've tail whipped me so many times.
Yeah, I mean, he has bite. You're gone.
A bite special in this game.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Alright, +6 Surf should kill, even though I'm 10 levels lower.
Wait,
oh, I forget it's water absorb. My bad. It's fine. They're at full HP. Okay, I could have avoided that, but
Dude, I'm sad for Blissey, man.
I'm sad for Starmie. It got me pretty far though, but I still have a long ways to go. I still have 2 more fights after this, and this is only the 2nd Mon on this fight.
Yeah.
They had multiple counters in place for my Starmie, insane.
Alright. 3rd guy, here we go.
I don't even know if I can live with attack from this thing, and maybe I should have switched. Oh, they have Tail Glow. Alright, but all your moves are... I don't know if I should stay in. All their moves are physical anyways, but... Maybe I'm faster.
Maybe overheat.
Let me see what Noctowl's big it is.
Oh yeah, Snubble, I take those. We take those. Those are dubs.
70. I'm timid, nature. I should be faster. Yep, we're faster. +6 confusion.
One shot it with fake out.
Oh wait, it didn't do anything. It did more than half. Alright,
oh.
Surf is gonna do more. Alright, but this thing could have water absorb. I know that confusion will... Alright, we get rid of the Noctowl. Man, even Starmie was gonna be tough going in underleveled. Hitmonlee.
Yeah, no. This Executor might be...
Submission. Oh, maybe I should have switched.
Probably.
Because I've got all those... Yep, I lost Gardevoir. It's okay, though. I mean, we still have the other guy. And Gardevoir was kind of like... a way to get to the end. I mean, it's only level 40. It's not like it was going to be that useful for the other fights. Oh, I only have 10 more drill packs left. Crap. We're going to have to rely on strength and cut at a certain point.
Oh my goodness. I'm nervous for you now. Damn. You got a bird and a dream. Alright, if I can get him to waste his full restore on this again. He withdraws. Oh. He's got a Makurgo.
I have to rely on that choice banded Dugtrio.
Alright, what's this Makargo gonna go for? I guess I just go flat at this point. He doubled? What was the thought process there?
Alright, I got through this fight. I lost 2 of my best Mons. Jeez. Okay, 1 more Elite 4 minute. I feel like this is what happens in most Nuzlocks I've seen. Like, all the Mons start dying at the Elite 4.
I'm scared of this in the rain.
That's the thing, though. We haven't even gotten to the worst of it yet. Like, this one's gonna be really bad. I'm gonna be like 10 levels, or like, maybe not 10 levels, but at least 8 levels under. Oops, wrong item.
That's true. You had a level 50 too. I don't even
I
have
would have been fine. All I had to do was Psybeam, and I won that. If I thought for more than half a second that, oh, Psybeam kills.
Yeah.
And it was +6 for crying out loud.
Executor comes back in.
I just have to Dragon Dance to +6 on something safely. I have to hope they have some trash mons. The mons have been pretty strong. Okay, what have you got, buddy? So he's got level 55 his last. Who's your first mon? Beedrill. Okay, I mean this is fine. I'm gonna just start setting up on this thing.
Heal. Can't attack him.
Acid armor. Oof. That's fine. I mean, if I'm +6 and you're +6, I'm pretty sure my drill peck still kills you.
Hypnosis? Oh, you're annoying. I keep trying to run. Let me go. Get me out of here.
So far, they have string shot and acid armor. So this is ideal for me. I don't have to be +6 speed. I only need to be +6 attack. And I'll still have plenty of Dragon Dances for the champion. We could make it out of this alive. If I have a mon that can set up on the champion, then we're good.
That's true. Oh man, I gotta catch up. Please don't explode Fortress. I know you want to.
I forgot how many Dragon Dances I've gone for. I feel like this is my 5th one.
That's right.
I feel like that's enough Dragon Dances. Should be
Go,
good. Does this Beedrill even have an attacking move? Alright, Drill Peck full send. Alright. Beedrill down. I need to save my rest of my Drill Pecks. Sceptile.
He's got nothing for you.
I don't know. I wonder if strength can kill. I mean, it's stab +6. Nice. And I'm lucky. I'm getting so much experience right now.
I gotta get in there.
Gotta get in there. Electabuzz. Take this strength, buddy. Electabuzz goes down.
That's full heal.
I'm not sure if I'm +5, +6, but somewhere around there. But I'm killing all the mons. Roselia, they had nothing for me. Okay, we might be able to do it, folks. That's why I wanted to get Dodrio and Gardevoir up a little bit more. Okay. Level 49. I think if we can set up versus Wallace, I think we're okay.
I gotta beat this fast.
Which, it doesn't... It's whether or not... I think the rate at which you're beating this... Oh, you're fourth guy already? Okay, maybe it does matter. It really comes down to whether or not I lose this one.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, folks, I've made it this far. I mean, I feel like my first time playing Emerald, all the challenges I've overcome, at least I made it to the champion.
Okay, we take these.
Alright, what's the lead?
Give him hell.
Swampert.
Let's go.
That's a strong mon.
You don't have anything for Swampert. I mean,
I just have to scout for what it has. Bubble Beam. Oh, scary.
oh no.
It's a strong Bubble Beam, I'm not gonna
Hi.
lie.
Alright, what is Latios gonna have?
I'm faster than them with Lugia. If all they have is Bubble Beam, I might just go Lapras. There's
I
absolutely
might lose
nothing
this
to do.
Latios. If it Dragon Dances right now,
Go Lapras.
Psychic! Oh my god, that was a crit! My last Hyper Potion. That was crazy.
I have Bone Club.
Oh,
Ooh,
I might just die to this.
Well,
I
that
might
fainted.
die. No, hang in there. Oh, okay,
Buster
that didn't do as much as I.
okay, I think I might just have... I have to... They have Bubble Beam. I'll just have to hope that it doesn't do that much to me. And I just need to start Dragon Dancing. Like, it all comes down to this.
Ice Beam here.
Whether or not I can beat them with Dragon Dance. So, we're +1.
He D-danced in my face.
Alright, how much does Bubble Beam do? Does a
Dragon's
lot.
not physical, it's special, right?
Yeah. I think we
Oh,
can
dude,
do
I might die to
this.
I die to this. Oh, perfect. Perfect.
If this is their only attack to hit me, they're gonna run out of Bubble Beams. Speed drop doesn't matter because I'm Dragon Dancing up. The smart play might be to go out into Lugia and stall out all their Bubble Beams. And then they they're forced to go for Bone Club.
You're stalling out the swamp.
Ooh, I crit. Okay, but I
Ooh.
survived. Okay. I wonder if it's better to sack off Doug 3-0 and then go into Lugia should be able to... I don't know. It's kind of sus if it lives or not. I think I go Doug 3-0 and then I go into Lugia safe. I just have to stall out all its... Oh, my Lugia has pressure. I should have been doing that from the start. Okay, I don't know if they're out of them or not. I'm gonna go for Earthquake to get some chip. Choice Band Earthquake. How much are we doing to Swampert?
He's plus
Absolutely nothing. Alright. Doug Trio doesn't really matter if you live or die.
Please hit yourself. Oh.
Alright. We gotta heal up Lugia.
Hit yourself. Dude, not another Dragon Dance.
That's dangerous.
If he has a physical move, I'm done. Like, I can't.
I feel like they would have... Okay, they still have Bubble Beams, so we have to just stall this thing out.
Give me the freeze. Give me the freeze. Yes!
I don't know how many it's used, but...
coming through! Go for serve.
I'm exerting my pressure.
Oh no, it didn't. Please stay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. No. No crit. No crit. No crit. No crit. No crit!
Oh, what happened? Did you die?
I lost.
Oh, no.
Allie.
Not Allie.
Yeah.
They're still going. How
The
many?
only thing who takes a hit from this thing, though? Specialty.
Jeez, 20. I have to stall out 20.
You have to stall out 20 moves?
Yeah, 20 Bubble Beams. After that, I think I'm good. Then I just set up Dragon Dance and win.
Alright, we take one. Snorlax, my boy, my boy, my boy. Let's go. Take this Latios out.
I sure do love to crit on my
Para.
boss. Not the para.
He outspeeds me, even though he's paired.
Oh, my game is slowing down. Super crashing.
Did your game just crash?
I think I've got too many tabs. Let's close out of Edge entirely.
Sailor. No crit, no crit, no crit. Alright, cool. That was the biggest threat I've had was that Latios. It was insane. I lost my Lapras to it.
They seem to only be going for Clamp. So maybe I stalled them out of all their bubble beams with my pressure. Alright, I'm gonna go into Dodrio. Oh crap, I'm trapped. I just need to stall this out. Yeah, because of the freaking Clamp. I just need to stall it out and then get in the other guy. Let me know when I'm free from Clamp, please. Perfect. Go on to this, on the Clamp. I should be able to bubble beams. Oh, they have Water Gun, okay, but that's not going to do as much as Bubble Beam.
You got 2 Mons left right now?
Yeah, it's okay though, because this is the only one that matters.
That is so ruthless.
This is the ooh crit. Okay, I knew I could live it. This Swampert has crit so many times. It's okay though. I knew I could live even a crit. This is all that they have to touch me. Just Water Gun. All right, +2.
Oh my god, the crit! Munchies!
Hmm.
My god, my Snorlax.
Oops. Hyper Potion up.
Fake out.
It's slow but sure, but I think this will get me the win. This is like almost their ace, by the way. Level 57. I think their ace is level 58.
I've lost Snorlax.
Alright, +3, baby, +3.
In this battle. Flame Wheel, please don't burn.
Another crit.
No crit.
They crit every single other turn.
Please kill. Oh, Snorlax, my poor guy.
+4,
dude.
baby,
He's been there since the
+4.
beginning.
Oh, Snorlax died?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. What do you have
Crit.
left?
Crobat, Typhlosion, and Machamp.
Hmm.
I think I just have to heal with Tauros here. I only have 10
+5.
full restores left, and I'm like out of healing items, so that's terrifying. Takedown. That does way too much damage. Alright, who's bulkier? Who's bulkier? 369. Dude, Uncle Ira might not be.
Alright,
taking
+6. Alright. We just Hyper Potion up one more time, and then it's full send. It all just depends on whatever they have left.
Dude, if I get crit here. No! I hope I can.
Oh, the Tauros missed.
Yes!
Alright, it's time.
Let's go.
Strength.
Let me in. No crit.
Or
Let me
+6.
Let me in. You're +6? Oh no.
Yeah, it's time. It all depends on what they have left. Milotic. Do they actually have a Milotic that's level 58? This is not. I need to look at their team. Oh wait, I closed the browser or whatever. So Strength and Drill Peck are like equal power.
I think you one shot. There's no shot you don't.
They're +6. Boom.
No! No, let me in!
Who's left?
Stop talking,
Grumpig.
Dragon Dude. That guy's bulky though.
Grumpig goes
Oh
down.
my god. No.
Teaching this thing Jagged Dance was the best move I ever did in this game. Gardevoir might be your own, people.
No!
Okay, just it went for priority Magicoat. That doesn't do anything.
Oh, that's a throw.
They were not going to be faster than +6.
I didn't even know if I could beat this battle, to be honest. I just got the champ, so. Dunsparce. No!
The Sand Stream. Imagine if I see a Torkoal at the end.
That would be the bee's knees right there. Alright, come on, Vlad. Come on, Vlad. Fang, we eat these. We eat these.
Alright, this is it. The last Pokemon. Last Pokemon in the Nuzlocke. Who is it? Ursaring. This is like the first one I fought in this whole thing.
It was down to the last fight, man.
Jolpek.
Oh, they gotta go.
Let's go! I have defeated Wallace. And I achieved level 51. This guy went from level 45 to 51. I, the champion, fall in defeat. Wonderful work. Infuriatingly so, and yet was utterly glorious. Kudos to you, Emerald. You're a true noble Pokemon trainer. Alright, what's going on Tony Torkoal's side?
Chilling. Level 38. Crobat, he's vibing.
Dang.
I was close. I kind of wish I would have popped in earlier. But
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Oh man,
That was a GG,
the
man.
biggest choke of my life was knowing that I think Raikou we saw first episode was water absorbed on my file, but we overcame the adversity. That makes
Yeah.
it so much more epic though. The fact that it was my last Pokemon, and also what makes it even crazier is that this is the frickin' this Dodrio is the cast form that I had to evolve like 10 times, and then it achieved its final form and was able to defeat the champion at the end. Like, I put it in the frickin' I don't think I put it in the daycare, but I had to evolve it so many times to finally get this. Hall of Fame. All my friends are dead.
That's crazy.
Push me
I
to
had
the
to
edge.
have so many stall strats, like, dude, this, like, I'm stalling out a Golduck right now, it's pretty solid. I'm only level 38.
Yeah.
But, GG's, man.
Hey, GG's.
That was a hell of a race.
Oh, lots of ups and downs. Me having to literally go back and reset my file, make sure I had all the same Pokemon and at the same level that they were when they finished the gym the first time. Ooh. Yeah, look at that team. Lugia, Starmie, Gardevoir, powerful psychic types, and then a Dugtrio, which all it did was get chip on Swampert that didn't matter, and Hyper Potion the Lugia. The Lugia came in clutch because it allowed me to stall out Mons with pressure. And we'll just let the credits roll as I'll see what Tony Torkoal is up to on his side. So
I got
you've still
four
got
full
you've still got
restores.
3 Mons.
Yeah, no, it's just, this Gengar might do it in on me, honestly. I can't really do much to him. I have to sack Evan.
Yeah.
Vlad can't touch him, so it's basically, if Iroh can't do this, then I'll lose here.
Oh,
Which would be
no.
rough. I do have Bone Rush, but I feel like Flamethrower is just a better option. Oh, he's just gonna confuse me.
Breakthrough, crit burn.
Crit burn. Oh, shoot.
Okay. How much is that to you?
I feel like not much.
Chip's a chip.
Please don't do much.
At least it's a physical move in this game. I mean, it's physical in
Yeah.
the other games too, but you know, all ghost type moves are physical.
I think I have to heal you.
Yeah.
3 left.
Dang, I was over. I had 45 hyper potion. Oh, what happened to all your money?
Dude, I did not have that much money in this game. I don't know what it was. But
Yeah, I had sold
they're
a lot.
showing you all your mons that you
I sold a lot of.
Your
Oh,
Zapdos.
I'm missing out. Oh, look at all these guys. Oh, look at the Kabuto. Like, all that's all the mons that Dodrio eventually evolved into.
Oh my god, full restore, you monster. The real question is, what do we do next?
I thought we already said platinum, right? I mean,
I didn't tell anybody.
oh, hey,
You
edit
just did.
that out. Edit it out. Timestamp. Spoiler alert. Blur over my words.
Yes.
Now look at all these mons. Gardevoir. I had 2 Gardevoirs.
Do I just lose? No. Not like this.
Not
Come
like
through,
this.
Iroh.
Okay.
If he has one more full restore, we are literally in such danger. Because I don't have anything else. I should have sold TMs. That's what I should have done.
I thought you were talking about doing that before. Get some money from TMs.
Please don't crit. It's all up to this Shadow Punch. Let's go, Iroh!
Let's go. That flamethrower should kill from there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the end.
Oh, good job, Iroh. Still 41.
He's got 3 mons. Oh no.
Oh no. Alright. I don't know if it's worth keeping Uncle Iroh around, but I got it. He's a legend, man.
Gotta at least try.
We died.
Hey, let's go. Nice. Okay, yeah, that.
Oh,
Ooh, the plays. How do they counter our sets?
it's wild. Alright. I only have 2 vital.
That's the thing too, is that you're. Yeah. You still have strength. Mm-hmm.
Do it, draw Swampert.
Okay. This is interesting. Mantine, this should do a good chunk. It doesn't have the best. It's mainly a SPDEF wall, not a defensive wall.
Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, it's got a berry. That's not good. Wait, but this thing's got flying type moves. Oh,
Okay, breakthrough, breakthrough. Breakthrough and crit.
yeah, literally. I do have full heals, but I don't know if I can use them. No!
Jeez.
Holy crap!
Because it's pure power, it's using its attack stat to calculate how much it does to itself.
Alright, we don't hit ourselves twice. Oh no!
Is that it? No?
This is not it. Vladimir Putin does not go down easy.
In Soviet Russia, you don't wing attack. Wing attack you.
Yes. Alright. The last full restore. As he goes for his last one, I'm assuming. Yeah. Brutal. Alright.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't realize the dad would be back after the gym. Or after. He's stronger somehow. Oh, the SS ticket.
I don't have any way to heal. This wing attack is gonna hurt.
The shell bell's healing you. Come on, just.
Ooh, okay.
Why do they keep relying on these broken confusion strats?
I had to do it against the Latios. It's my karma.
Dang it.
No! Alright. There's only one play left to be made.
Yeah, you can switch out and fake it out next turn.
The only thing that sucks is I won't have fake out later. Now you go for water pulse? Gross. I think I'd lose though. Which is crazy.
Come on,
I
Vlad.
wouldn't have,
Fake out.
I wish I wouldn't have lost Snorlax to that crit. Ooh!
Get some nice
Oh
shell
my
bell
God.
recovery. That'll probably keep you
Yeah,
out of
but-
range.
Yeah, no, I mean, we don't win these. We don't win these.
Oh,
He had another full
you're gonna get some HP back.
That's true, but I don't think I'd take another wing attack. And he's still got one more mon.
It's gonna be a lot of HP.
You would think, but honestly, the shell bell has not been.
Oh, that's nothing. My bad. Never mind.
Yeah, I think I die here.
Oop.
No!
Hey, you at least get to take the Mantine down with you.
Yeah, literally. If I would have been able to buy one more full restore, that was kind of my fault. It's rough. Come on. Oh god, there's 2 left.
Yeah.
I outspeed the Swampert though.
Okay.
Okay, let me just double check.
You have max
Wait!
potions. Uncle Iroh died for nothing.
Literally. Oh. Alright, how much is this gonna do though? I gotta wait for that to miss. This is a stally piss right now.
Oh, Earthquake. That's gonna do more because it's physical. And it's stronger.
Well, I think we die here. I don't think
Didn't you say you outspeed this thing?
I should outspeed, but I don't know if a strength kills.
Hey, you can crit.
If he crits me with E2, I die though.
Yeah, but I mean, max potion. You're using up your max potions you could use for something else.
No, but
They can't miss EQ. I feel like you just have to strength. Because I mean, it's otherwise like what. Eventually, you're just gonna get crit yourself or run out of max potions. You know.
we're gonna give it one more go. I wanted to go for muddy water and miss.
I don't think they're going to. I think they ran out of muddy waters. Oh, you okay? Never my bad. You're right. You got that play right. Okay.
Oh, dude. Protect these nuts, dude. I'm out of vital. Double protect, you spamming little wussy McGee.
This Swampert. This Swampert is like rogue AI. How is it knowing what to do? I thought you were faster.
Literally. I thought I was too, honestly. Please go. He heals right now. Right?
I mean, yeah.
I have to heal too, though. I hope he just misses some more white waters. This is crazy. Mine was gonna take so much longer. I thought I had a chance, but this Swampert was like, "You shall not pass." You. Beep. It doesn't do enough damage. It's a 3-co. I do think I lose here, which is sad. I wanted us both to win at least.
I wanted that too.
Oh, but randomizers be randomized.
Randomizers be randomizing, yeah. It's just the level jump is just so high.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm sure we could have won if we sat there and grinded.
I mean, only reason I won is I knew that I would be okay because I had all the setup moves. I knew I could just get one of my mons up to +6 and then be fine, you know?
I lost.
Dang.
You did good,
GG's. You did good.
Respects. Made it to the champion at least.
Yeah. Are you gonna try to
what?
grind them up later and try again on your own, or are you just gonna leave it there?
Nah. This is where the story ends for these guys.
The story ends. All right.
If you guys enjoyed this series, be sure to comment down below. Let us know what you thought of the series. And without further ado, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.